Welcome to PlaysOut Technologies, home of the Digital Executive Podcast.
Welcome to the Digital Executive. Today's guest is Jassem Osseiran. Jassem J. Osseiran is an experienced entrepreneur and operational investor based in London, with a deep understanding of global finance gained through his economics degree at the University of San Francisco. Jassem began his career as a tech venture builder with Rocket Internet in New York. He then shifted to focus to the Middle East and North Africa, managing media portfolios and founding startups tailored to the region. A sought-after advisor for high-growth brands and cutting-edge technology platforms, Jassem has orchestrated multiple successful exits, including a notable IPO in the London Stock Exchange. In 2020, he founded 611 Capital Investments, concentrating on investments, incubation, and market scalability across the EU, Middle East, and Asia. Currently, Jassem is the founder and chief strategy officer of PlaysOut Technologies, where he is spearheading the commercial framework for seamlessly integrating minigames with super apps. This initiative represents a significant shift in the digital ecosystem, leveraging evolving Web3 technologies to unlock immense potential for minigames in the digital space.
Well, good afternoon, Jay. Welcome to the show.
Thanks, Brian. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Love doing this. It's a great day to be on a podcast, and we're doing a little bit of travel today, virtually across the pond to London. So I appreciate you making the time. And Jay, let's just jump right into your first question. Can you start by explaining the mission of PlaysOut and how it aims to bridge the gap between traditional Web2 games and the emerging Web3 landscape?
Absolutely. Thanks for everyone who's tuning in. PlaysOut is essentially looking to become the biggest Web3 distributor of mini casual games. And how we're doing that, Brian, is we're basically looking at the best casual game developers in the world, which mostly come from the Asia region, specifically China, Tencent developers, and kind of building an SDK technology that allows these games to essentially transfer over, localize into different languages, and then upload them into large traffic platforms like Telegram, telcos, and just anyone with large traffic, really. So if you're a large app with huge traffic base, essentially what we do is we plug into you, and then you then have a large library of games that you're able to put out to your users and your traffic.
Love that. Really do. And Jay, we've got a lot of people, enthusiasts that are gamers and also people in the blockchain, crypto, Web3 space here. So I'm really excited about this. One of the things I like about that is merging that technology with the gaming and a little bit of blockchain makes for a great combination. So I appreciate that. And Jay, your team has extensive experience in both gaming and blockchain technology. How has this diverse experience shaped the development and success of PlaysOut?
Yeah, well, look, I come from a venture building history, and I really believe that some of the biggest and best teams are the ones that end up making it in technology. Technologies continue to change. Gaming continues to change. Web3, in the last 48 hours, I've nearly had a heart attack. It keeps changing. So the team has been together for over 8 years. We've been collaborating within the Web3 space. We're all gamers as well. I myself have been kind of all around the gaming industry, from esports to, the dev to Web3 games. And the team, our backend team is Tencent background, understand the WeChat mini games ecosystem very well, the tech infrastructure side very well. And obviously the knowledge and, within both the gaming space and the crypto space or the Web3 space is obviously great to have, but it's really the cohesiveness between us as a group that has allowed us to find the gap between the market and what is currently happening, which has developed, the PlaysOut really mission to revolutionize gaming and casual games in the Web3 sector. So yeah, I got to give it up to them. We've got an amazing, solid team. A lot of them are in the trenches. Most of them aren't client facing like myself and get the respect. So shout out to everyone in the background.
That's amazing. And thanks for giving them a little shout out as well. They do a lot of hard work, but I love this stuff. This is so exciting. My son was an esports gamer, professional, traveled the world. He played StarCraft 2. So
amazing.
I get excited about this stuff. Let's jump into your next question, Jay. PlaysOut leverages a unique minigame container technology. Can you explain how this technology enhances security and performance for both developers and players?
Yeah, absolutely. So, I mean, look, we are a technology company when at the core of it. And the technology that we've built is essentially on the basis of what Tencent has built within the WeChat mini games or mini app environment. And so that is a very, I'd say, sophisticated tech stack and tech environment, which we have plugged out of Tencent and then I'd say revolutionized or adapted further to be able to bring in a whole lot of additional games on that stack and then be able to plug into different environments seamlessly and allow them to then integrate a Web3 strategy as well. So when you look at Tencent, obviously massive players in all cases. And what we've been able to do is really just adapt on that or innovate through a core that they have themselves developed.
Thank you. And I appreciate that. I love when you make things more seamless for other developers or other players. Using containerization is always a plus for agility, essentially. So thank you for sharing. And Jay, the last question of the day, your platform is designed to support medium to heavy games with rich content. Can you share some examples of the types of games that you have benefited from PlaysOut technology?
Yeah, look, I mean, when you look at games today, one of the reasons we're bullish about casual games or mini games is that I believe, and we believe as a team, that everyone is a gamer at heart, right? Like if you take a chance to look around, you'll definitely spot someone throughout your day just playing something, whether it's on the tube or on a bus or, at the airport. People love simple games that they can just get their minds, off whatever it is for a few minutes. And there are so many different games or different game categories that we're looking at. The biggest benefit to what we're doing is we're not reinventing the wheel here. We're not building new games. So what we are doing is we're looking at already existing games that exist on the WeChat platform and others, obviously, but WeChat is a main source, and seeing what games are performing best. And these are games across all categories. So, sports to puzzle games to shooter games. There's really just a very big diversity and mix of games that we are tapping into. And it's the best performing ones that we are saying, okay, this is how we're going to, bring on to the SDK, localize it into languages that make sense for a global standpoint, and then integrate into larger traffic. So if you are a player on Telegram, which is the environment that we're currently entering, or a player in a telecom, such as Saudi Telecom, which is one that we're looking at, and others, then you're able to enjoy a very big variety of games. However, the way that I'd say select different games for various ecosystems is through data, right? So we have to study what travel characteristics are and their behavior to be able to then select what games fit that traffic best, if that makes sense.
Absolutely. And thank you for sharing. I love how you're opening it up. Again, the diversity of the gaming is obviously going to attract a larger audience across the spectrum of games in this field. So I appreciate you sharing that today, Jay. And I want to let you know it was such a pleasure having you on, and I look forward to speaking with you real soon.
The pleasure is all mine, my friend. Have a great one. Thanks for having me again, and look forward to maybe coming on sometime soon and giving you guys the update.
Absolutely. Bye for now.